Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This can resonate for all signs, so it's non-sign specific. So if it is your story, take the roles and switch them if you need to, because I'm going to read it how I'm going to read it. And this is timeless, so this could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or later in the near future, whenever you're brought and guided to see this reading. Also, this is general, not personal. So if you guys are looking for a personal read, everything is in the description box below. You can go to my Insta bio link and book me through my Etsy shop, or just send me an email and pay me through PayPal and Cash App, whichever is the most easiest for you. Also through my Etsy, I do make, sell, and create oracle decks. So if you guys are tarot readers and enthusiasts such as myself, you guys can take a look at those, and I use it throughout my YouTube and TikTok segments. And I do have a natural soap and butter business, so every $40 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order, you get a follow-up email along with a code to my Etsy shop. And you can choose from the following 3 readings, whether you want love, career, finance, or personal growth and self-development. But let's get started. This is going to be for the person you want back. So if this is someone you don't want back, then you could just tune out. But for the person on your mind that you want back. Wow, twin flames, your passion ignites. Bottom of the deck. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So your twin, for some of you guys in a twin flame journey, wants you back. So you want them back or they want you back. Take the roles however you want to. And you guys share the same soul. Although you guys are both individuals, you share the same soul. And since it's a twin flame, I'm going to bring out my 5D messages from Twin Flames Oracle deck. You can find this in my Etsy and watch this from my Twin Flame Tuesdays on TikTok and on YouTube too. Let's see what's going on a little bit. Alright, 2 cards on bottom of the deck. One more spirit. Oh, wow. Should I take them? Well, it's not that much. We have my dreams are filled with guilt. Too many boundaries were crossed that were unsaid. So there was a communication issue. Oh, more. We will be together whether you believe it or not. So I feel like they're determined to come right back. I'm ready for you now. You inspired me to be better. Bottom of the deck. Delaying shadow work due to distraction. So for a while, your twin, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. They were delaying their shadow work and they couldn't meet you where you were at spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And they were just on some BS. And I feel like due to your separation, this caused them to look within themselves and become a better person, because that's what tends to happen usually between, like, you know, the divine masculine and divine feminine. The divine feminine eventually leaves and gets fed up, and the divine masculine eventually, like, they realize, oh, the feminine isn't chasing me anymore. He or she is loving themselves and doing what they need to do. Because mind you, there's no gender. There's no gender in tarot, and whatever zodiac signs feel out from the tarot, it's all just energy. So take what resonates, and if it's in your chart or your person's chart, all the better. But they weren't ready for you, but because you left and started doing you, they started just taking notes and energetically picking up, okay, I need to get my shit together, and I need to do what I have to do so I can be good enough for my divine partner. So, but mind you, not all twin flames are meant to be together. Because I looked up this thing, I gotta remember where I found it, where there's also the shadow twin for those people in that twin flame cycles where they actually teach you and you end up being with a soulmate towards the end, or it's a soulmate twin where you guys are actually meant to be together in this life. I gotta remember where I found that. We have Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. So do expect some incoming communication. Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So they're going to be coming in with an apology, a love offer. But I feel like with the Eight of Wands, it's going to be very quick. But usually, I feel like with the Knight of Cups, I feel like they're very steady with their emotions too. So they're going to have like a emotional, well thought out speech to say to you. Five of Pentacles, reverse. So they're tired of being neglected and out in the cold when it comes to you. And then they maybe got their finances together too. You may have dealt with someone that was a little broke, but you know, you decided to do you, get your money up, get your stuff together. And they probably also wasn't ready for you financially too. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, reverse. What was that? Virgo energy. I feel like you're not really going to want to put work into this situation, because with this Eight of Pentacles, it's usually about hard work. I feel like they're going to try to serenade you, but it just feels like, I don't feel like you want to put in effort into it. Five of Cups, because they disappointed you, you don't know if you want to give this another chance. Maybe there was a third party or something here, but because there's a reflection of another woman here, if you guys could just see that clearly. But you don't know. They disappointed you. You're just upset back to back. And it's like they always gave you the short end of the stick. You always got the shit. Meanwhile, you know, they just did whatever without thinking about how things would make you feel. Like they were very selfish. And I felt like because they mirror us to what we need to work on, we needed to work on to be selfish for ourselves. Just like how they were being selfish in a toxic way, you had to be toxic. I'm not toxic, but they were selfish in a toxic way. You guys needed to be selfish in a healthy way, like have established boundaries and take care of yourself. World. Capricorn, this is a Saturn card, so Capricorn, and also fixed energy, so Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. So I feel like this is a cycle that's coming to an end, or this has already closed out for you because you're already moving on and no longer thinking about your twin. I feel like you're just focusing on self until further notice, and here they come. Because twins are really supposed to teach you how to value and love yourself, and you're meant for a greater and higher purpose here. So there's something that you had to really look deep within yourself. Ten of Cups, reverse. Yeah, you're not happy with them, Pisces. I don't feel like you see a happily ever after with them, and you just have a new perspective on what that emotional fulfillment and that happily ever after looks like. Family, kids, maybe you guys may not want kids, maybe you guys want marriage, maybe you don't want marriage. You just have a new perspective on what you want. And High Priestess, Scorpio, Pisces here. So I feel like you're keeping silent, you're keeping hidden, you're working in silence, you're building yourself up in silence, studying, and you're filled with knowledge here. And right now, because you're closed off to them, they probably see you as sexy and mysterious because you're quiet and closed off, and they don't know what you're doing, but they know you're up to something. You're up to big things. But it's like, okay, whatever. But you're just really not trying to pay no mind, and they're trying to get you back, so they want you back. But the choice is yours, really. They claim to be ready for you now and to be that partner you want, but for some of you, I feel like, well, you should have been what I want when I wanted it, but now it's like I don't want it. Or some of you guys may be just a little hesitant, because I don't see you guys fully being like, yes. I see you guys as a will see. I don't know. Maybe so. So we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice and what you're willing to do. And we're going to close this out with a few oracle decks. So let's see. Potential outcome for my collectives. Four of Cups. Cancer. I feel like you're really going to be just ignoring them. Like, they could be all up in your face and everything, but it's like, no, I got work to do. I got other stuff to do. And maybe you guys, you really haven't fully forgiven them, or maybe you have forgiven them and it's like, I can't unsee it. Yes, you may have changed and been a better and you've became a better person, which is fine, which is cool. But it doesn't obligate you to have a second chance with me just because you changed. All right, 9 of Wands. Yeah, you got your walls up to this person. It's like they want to come through, but you're the wounded warrior, but in the upright. So you're willing to put in a good fight and move forward with your life, but you're keeping this person at a distance. You're keeping them at arm's length. Oh, wow. 9 of Cups, reverse. Pisces. So this is also a wish fulfillment card. Yeah, this person doesn't make you happy. You can't even let go of the past. Even though the 6 of Cups isn't here, it doesn't take much to show that you still hang on to certain things from the past, or you're holding a grudge, and you really needing to look inside yourself to see what's making you feel this way. I feel like you're really just needing to forgive and release that resentment for yourself. Not for them, for yourself. I'm not saying take them back, but I will say that if you want your blessings, you can't take your those resentments with you. You need to make room for good things, and you got to unpack those good things, sell them off, put them off to Goodwill, whatever, and move forward. 9 of Swords. Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, Knight. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like they're really going to be incoming and very blunt and very straightforward with how they feel. So we got 2 Knights here. The Knight of Emotions and then the Knight of Logic and Communication. So I feel like they're going to be very clear on what they have to say to you and what they want. But again, I don't see you guys. There's a lot of resistance here. Like resistance. Then it's like the 8 of Pentacles, which was earlier, but that was resistance too. But this is resistance here. It's like, nah. And right here, it's like, yeah, you're here. But it's like, I don't care. It's like they want to indulge in you. They want to immerse themselves with you and be that divine partner. But right now, because of what they did, it's like you're giving them a lot of cold shoulder. I'm keeping you at a distance kind of thing. Like, even if you change, good for you, but you still gave me that experience and it wasn't a very good one. All right. So first deck we're going to use from my shop, Messages of Regret from my Etsy. I was fooling myself this whole time. Yeah, so they're realizing they were very foolish. I'm in need of your forgiveness. I'm not as strong as you are. So they were too proud to admit where they were weak at and their shortcomings. And they saw you as someone like, oh, you make stuff look easy, or you just don't understand kind of thing, when really they just don't have that fortitude that you do. And you know, that's not your problem. All right, next deck we're going to use is my Reconciliation Chronicles. You can find it in my Etsy. I didn't know how to communicate without feeling weak. So they're not a strong communicator. So I feel like they took their time in a separation to really gather and reflect their feelings and how to better communicate it, and without letting their pride and ego get in the way, because they saw communication and communicating emotions at that as weak, when really it's not a weakness. It's a human trait. It's not feminine or masculine. It's a human trait. So they needed to honestly express how they feel, and I feel like they were probably holding back a lot from you. and they weren't even being honest with themselves. I've changed. So they claim they changed and that they're ready. Let's settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. So again, they see you as they see you as their end all be all. I don't know why I'm rushing. I feel like they're rushing because, we had 8 of Wands and then we had the Knight of Swords. Those are very rushing energies. And Knight of Cups, I feel like, they're going to be taking their time with their emotions, though, but they really want to charge at you. They really want to communicate and express how they feel about you before someone else comes and scoops you up if they haven't already. So, because they see you're doing things, you're doing big things, and then I feel like you're keeping some moves on the low. And that's what's making you very sexy, appealing, and mysterious. Then we have my Love and Separations Oracle deck, also in my Etsy. Emotionally detached. So I feel like at one point in the past, they were emotionally detached. And now I feel like you are with them now. And they also feared commitment in the past. And they just kept disappointed. I feel like you was the one doing all the emotional work, all the emotional labor. And to a point where it got too heavy, it got too stressful, and you couldn't do it anymore. And now it's like you barely have any emotions to give to them. Then we have I Deserve You. So they feel really entitled, like, okay, I worked this hard. I've done the shadow work. I've done face my demons and my shadows. And now they feel like they're ready for you. But it's like a little too late. What's that song by JoJo? Little too late. Because for some of you, it's like you should have done what I wanted you to do when I was telling you to. But now it's like I don't want it anymore. Retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. This is like the Hermit card, and that's a Virgo card. So you guys are needing to detach and disassociate and just put down technology. Just be around nature. Just be present in the moment. And balance your mind, body, and soul, and do some grounding. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So they had their awakening. They like once you left their life. And things started shifting and changing around them. So now it's like they're going through lessons and they're seeing things in a different lens. And now they feel like, okay, since I do see this and where I went wrong, I realize you are the person for me. You are my twin, and I feel like you're my soulmate as well. But I don't feel like you guys want it anymore. We have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So maybe you guys were just having sex, were just F-buddies, or even if it wasn't, it was just all based on attraction. It wasn't there wasn't any real friendship, not real foundation for a relationship or anything of that sort. It was just all based off of attraction, and it just never got off the ground. It never went anywhere. Or maybe they thought that this was probably going to be like a fling here, and they didn't even think it was going to turn into something. But now that they see the importance of your connection, they want it back, and they want to grow from it and be with you. But I don't feel like you guys want this. A lot of you may not want this unless some kind of miracle just sparks up and says, okay, this is the one, this is the person, you're my person. I don't feel that for some of you guys for the time being, because you're very resistant and they just put you through it and you're just worn out, you're drained out, and there's nothing you want more to do with this situation. It's at this point, it is what it is. But that's all I have for you, collective. If you felt like this was the reading for you, give this a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love, love, love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias. I have a TikTok and an Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on those platforms, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if this wasn't the reading for you, maybe the next one will be. Because again, this is general and this is a collective reading. But take care of you guys and be safe. Love you. Namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste.